Alright, hopefully that's working. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome, Team FTI and T-Hub. Welcome, Dr. Bonut. Good to see you both here. Team FTI and T-Hub says watching on a phone. I mean, to be honest, that's not the worst way to watch a stream. I watch a fair bit of YouTube on my phone because it's just easier that way. Unless I'm at my computer, and then I'll watch on that. But yeah, how's everyone's day going so far? I've had a pretty good day. I've been really busy lately, so I do apologize for the lack of uploads. I have just not had any time to race or work on videos, so I have another episode of rating Nitro-type profiles currently in the works. It's a bit over halfway done. How I do them is I record a segment, and then I'll edit it, and then I'll record a segment, and then I'll edit it. So it makes it last a lot longer. It takes me an hour to make the video and edit, but I find that helps me more than just recording the whole thing and then editing the whole thing. So that's kind of how the process works for that. So I'll probably get done with that either tonight or tomorrow. I need to make a thumbnail, so that'll push it back to at least tomorrow. And then I try to keep them consistent, so I'll probably schedule it to upload on Friday. But yeah, let's get right into racing. I'm just change that to casual mode. I'll get the race link in the chat. I've not been typing a lot on Nitro-type recently. I've been typing a fair bit for school, but not so much for Nitro-type. I've had to type a lot of notes for psychology, so. Alright. I'll invite some friends. If you're watching the stream and you get invited, I apologize. I'm just going down the list. I also have kind of really bad allergies right now. It's kind of getting to that time of year where the crops are maturing and my pollen allergies hate it. So if I sound a little stuffed up, it's because I am. So just bear with me. Alright, I'm going to get started. I haven't typed on Nitro-type in a little while, so we'll see how this goes. That was a bad race. But, not too bad, all things considered. I haven't typed on Nitro-type in maybe a day or two. Okay, correction, I haven't, actually done racing in a day or two. I've typed on Nitro-type a little bit, but not enough to really be considered consistent practice. That was a good race. See, what should today's poll be about? Let me know in the chat if you have any ideas for poll. Another decent race. I should turn off my reload. I always forget to do that. Let me go to full screen real quick, because that looks better. That was a good race. See, I've got an idea for a poll. Let's see what people have to say about this. Favorite season in real life? Mine is probably either summer or fall, but I do like winter when it's not like a total blizzard outside. That was a pretty bad race. Looks like we have one vote for spring right now. Not too bad of a season. Where I live, though, it's just kind of cold and dreary in the spring. We do get some nice weather, but unfortunately we don't really see nice weather till summer most of the time. In the spring, it's really unpredictable. That was a good race. Welcome, Alice Wonder. It's good to see you here. How was your day today? Now it looks like we got one vote for winter and one vote for spring. Good, you watched your favorite sad movie. Interesting. Sad movies tend to be pretty good. Like, a well-done sad movie tends to be really good. I don't know, I guess it's just because they tend to get a lot more audience reaction, I would say, than like a funny movie. I mean, funny movies are good too. It's super old. What movie is it? The Dead Poet Society. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that one, but it sounds interesting just by the title. Also, I'm going to end up saying this a decent bit this stream as we get people cycling through, but I think it's just I've been suffering from some allergies. This is the time of year where the crops start to release a bunch of pollen, so if I sound a little bit nasally, just bear with me. I might actually go blow my nose right now. Or better yet, I might just go grab the Kleenexes. That might be smarter. Doing all these races on a phone. That sounds like fun. Actually, how about I do this race first? Yeah, racing on mobile is not easy. It's definitely a skill. I've been thinking about getting better at it. This is a decent race. Welcome, Asteria. Good to see you here. No problems with being late. There really isn't such thing as being late to a stream, because I've always kind of had the mentality that, you know, you show up when you show up. Yeah, the stream starts at a time, but it's not like a class period where you have to be there at the beginning. Now it zooms in every time you press a letter. Oof. Pretty sure that's a bug. I would probably contact them if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the Kleenexes so that my allergies don't interrupt the entire stream. There we go. Look at that. Now maybe I won't sound like I have a clothespin stuck on my nose when I type. Alright, let's get started with this race. Ooh, it's a Wampus race. I don't really get excited about that anymore, but still, it's nice. That was a good race. Oh, we almost have a full race. It's not too bad considering I've been uploading in like a week. Actually, it's been a little more than a week. I guess if you exclude yesterday. Good race. I mean, not great, but I have been typing a lot lately, so I would consider this to be decent. Alright, if we look at the poll, 5 votes, it looks like Winter is slightly ahead with 40% of the vote. I guess that makes sense. I like winter quite a bit too, as long as it's not like an absolute blizzard outside. That was a good race. That was a bad race. That was a good race. That was a good race. Accuracy could have been slightly better, but decent race. I've been doing pretty well. Been really busy, but you know, what's new? Wait, hang on a second. Did that person go 2 words per minute, or am I losing my mind? So yeah, let me just do this race first. Alright, well thanks for popping in, FTI and T-Hub. It's good that you showed up. Have a fantastic evening. It was a good race. I want to go see if that one person, maybe I am losing my mind. Oh, 22. I read that as 2. I got very confused there for a second. Not an awful race, but not too great either. That was a good race. GG'd at Technoplane, winning again. Good job. Technoplane beat me again. Let's see, averaging 45, got a 49. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, because of the speed zones. Yep, Alice is kicking all of our butts right now. It's a band together. Haha, it looks like I beat Technoplane, finally. I'm not great with casual mode just because of the way my word sprint and average sits in a speed zone. It's kind of like right in the middle, so I have to get a really good race. But you know, oh well. These races really aren't about winning and losing anyways, just having fun on stream. Close. Who won that? Oh, Hugo won that one by, let's see, oh geez, 0.01 of a second. I had one 100-meter dash in a track and field that I lost by, I think it was either 0.01 or 0.001. It was really close. Welcome, Technotypist. Good to see you here. Your internet is hot garbage right now. Believe me, I can relate to that. My old internet provider was pretty bad. This one's pretty good, but they have their moments sometimes, but you know, I can definitely relate to that being a problem. Good luck with that. Decent race, not too bad, but not great either. How are you doing today, Technotypist? Alright, let's get started. Decent race, again, not great, but not too bad. Oh yeah, no problem. Take your time studying for the English test. Don't worry about this. School is definitely more important than this, so please do take your time. And good luck for your English test. That was a better race. What's the English test about? Is it just like basic grammar stuff, or is it like a book or a podcast or anything? I generally find that a lot of people's English curriculum tends to vary quite a bit just by the school. Oh, okay, it's just some vocab. Okay. Well, that shouldn't hopefully be too bad. You can definitely get some pretty complex stuff in English, so. But still, 30 terms is a lot. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay. Well, that's pretty good to hear. I find a lot of the times when there's vocab for like history or something, it tends to be pretty self-explanatory. Like I could probably not even have to study for some of it, but then you'll get to some words that you definitely do have to look over. I don't know. Kind of depends on the subject too. Not a great race, but not awful. Actually, let's see what this poll is. 5 votes still. Alright. Looks like winter is still in the lead. Definitely makes sense. A lot of good holidays around there. Where I live, winter, it feels a lot like winter pretty much as soon as Thanksgiving is over. Decent race. Winter because holidays and your birthday. Pretty good ideas. Definitely good reasons. Again, yeah, there's a lot of holidays over the winter season. I always feel bad for people who have their birthday really close to Christmas though. I actually had a health teacher in 5th grade whose birthday was on Christmas. Which would be very interesting. That's a good race. You're the 3rd. All right, 3rd of December. I'm assuming. I have I've got a friend whose birthday's on the 21st of December. One of my grandmas the grandma on my dad's side, her birthday's in middle of December. Yeah. I guess that actually having a birthday in like early December would be pretty nice. But then if you had it too close to Christmas, then, you know, kind of gets overshadowed by it. Like my birthday's in the end of May, so it's kind of nice between Christmases for the year, which is nice. The other reason I really like my birthday in May is because normally school is getting out a few days before my birthday. There have been a few days it's like been on my birthday, and a few other times where it was like a few days after. But yeah, it's just kind of a nice thing. I feel real bad for my sister because her birthday is normally either on the first day of school or like a week after the first day of school. It's almost always on a school day, so I always kind of feel bad for her, but, you know, normally our family would just wait to celebrate it till like a weekend or whatever. I need more time. Welcome, Experienced Racer. It's good to see you here. How's your day been going so far? See, somebody asked, how do I get hat admin? What do you mean by hat admin? I'm a little bit confused. Or was that like a question for Experienced Racer or something? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can explain that after this race. That makes more sense. So basically, I give out admin to people who have either been watching the channel for like a super long time or people I know in real life that I trust. And even then, sometimes I won't give it out just because I don't need any right now. Like right now, I'm good on chat moderators. Like I actually could probably handle all the moderation myself because I've got another monitor over to my left that has the chat on it that I can do all the moderation from there. I actually have a fair bit of moderators, just normally there's only a few online. Decent race. Yeah, a lot of people generally do ask me for the position, but again, I don't really need... It's nothing personal. Like, it isn't anything personal. It's just, I don't really need any right now. It probably won't be till I get closer to 1,000 subscribers that I'll actually start needing a moderator every stream. Me when coming on. Yeah, get promoted at work. Does it count at work as if I'm not paying for you for it? Man, I just about had a stroke trying to get that sentence out. I'm really tired. I had a lot. Like, my day was fine. I just had a lot going on. Like, I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. When people ask you, like, why you're so tired, and you're like, it's not that I didn't have a good day. I had a good day. I'm just exhausted. Yeah. And I was recording a video today that'll be uploaded later this week. I just about had a stroke trying to get every sentence out. Going to higher math. Yeah, that's definitely a really satisfying feeling. I wish my middle school had offered higher math. Unfortunately, they didn't, so I was quite bored in math class until I got to high school. It's not until about this year that I actually kind of feel a little bit challenged in math. Like, I actually have to kind of think about it. Like this year I'm a junior in high school and I'm taking pre-calc. So hopefully I can take calc next year, but so far pre-calc hasn't been too bad. There's a little bit of stuff in there that's a little bit difficult, but normally not too bad. You'll be back in 10-20 minutes? Alright. I should be live for another like 20-ish minutes. Because once I get done with this stream, I need to finish recording the rating accounts video for this Friday. I know I missed a week, but I was busy, so it is what it is. It was a good race. So then, experienced Jacer, I have a question for you. Are you good at math, or do you enjoy math, or both? Because most of the people I know that are promoted into some of the higher math classes actually really don't like math. They're just good at it. And then there are other people that are good at it that like it. So you should get another monitor and close your laptop. I've debated doing that. I just don't think I can justify the cost of spending another $200 just when I get a monitor that's a little bit larger. It would help my laptop cooling too, because I could put it under my desk, but I just don't think it's really necessary. When I will eventually build a gaming PC, and when I do that, which probably won't be for another few years, but when I do that, I'll get another monitor. It was a good race. Yeah, because most of the time when I want to switch something, like I'll just kind of drag it over and drag it back. It's not really a difficult process, I would say. Kind of both. The one thing is math challenges you to stop doing it for fun. Yeah. As soon as math gets hard, that's when it stops being fun. Like, when you actually kind of have to sit there and think about it, and like, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's when math starts to not be fun. But if it's something that I like doing, or something that I think is kind of inherently satisfying to solve, like when you're solving rational equations and you can like factor out the top and the bottom and you cancel the factors that cancel, and then like you get it right, that's always a satisfying feeling. I've debated getting like a monitor about the size of a laptop screen, like 15 inches, and then putting it under my main monitor, because there is plenty of room under it. It's on like a stand, so I've got like almost a good foot of elevation of my monitor off the desk. I could put another monitor there, like an angle, and that would probably be the most economic thing to do. But again, I don't really want to have to justify spending a lot of money on a monitor when I have the setup I have works great for me, so. Welcome, Star Wars Freak. It's been a little while. How are you doing? Sorry if I sound like I'm trying to talk with a clothespin on my nose. This is the time of year where the plants just decide to release all their remaining pollen, and I'm highly allergic to pollen, so I'm doing the best with what I got. But yeah, how are you doing? It's been a little while. So far, so good. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I have to say, I do enjoy the pinging feature in the YouTube chat. That was a good race. We'll have to find some time to get editing old season videos and upload those. I'm way behind on that. Yeah, I definitely can relate. I've been swamped with schoolwork this year, so I haven't had a lot of time to upload. Definitely would help if professors wouldn't assign 5 to 6 things of homework every Friday. Yeah, that's definitely... I'm not in college, I'm still in high school, but I'm taking a dual credit college course, and there's plenty of work associated with that. So I can't imagine having multiple classes to do with that much work. And even with that, the class I'm taking is like it's one of those gen ed, so everyone has to take it. At least in my state, everyone has to take it. So it's one of the easier ones. Yes, I'm going to try to upload on them in college. More than likely, because I'll more than likely have a roommate, I probably won't talk. I'll probably use, like, edited in words, which is fine, I can do that. I actually, There are times when I almost prefer that type of video because it's easier to make. I have to be more to the point, which makes the video shorter, which kind of helps viewer retention, but yeah, I'll probably still upload. But, you know, I've got this year and next year, and then I go to college, so don't worry. A lot of people are surprised I'm only a junior. I don't know. Some people some people make it sound like I sound a lot older than I am, but I'm not that old, so. But it's kind of crazy now, because all the Nitro type YouTubers I've grown up with are like in college now. Like Penguin is in college. I'm pretty sure Ace is getting pretty close. Ace might be younger than me, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Gotta go. Alright, well thanks, Experienced Racer, for showing up. Have a good evening. Decent race. I'll probably be live for another 10 minutes. Then I've got a video to work on. What type of assignments do your professors normally give you? Because for me, normally, I just have to read a chapter of the psychology textbook and then study it. Sometimes we'll have some discussions, but normally we'll just do some of that and then we'll take a quiz, and every few lessons we have an exam. So like, psychology itself isn't the easiest subject, but the coursework is easy. Not a great race, but not too bad. Sailing by some of my friends. Always makes things a little more interesting. Yeah, good race there. Alright. That was a good race. Let's see. Alright, you're averaging 132. Very nice, and you got a 127. Again, just with the words per minute speed zones, it kind of makes casual mode for me kind of... Like, I almost never win a casual mode race. Which I'm totally fine with, because I only ever use casual mode on stream, and I don't care about winning on stream. It's just racing with fans. Communications errors are the worst. That was a good race too. That's sad. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was not very nice of Nitrotype. Decent race. I'll probably do like 2 more races this stream, and then I'll just talk with chat. Decent race. Okay, I'll do 1 more race this stream, and then I will just talk with chat for a few minutes. That was a decent race. GG to Star Wars Freak for beating me there. Let's see what's in the shop today. Alright, it looks like nothing crazy. See, Retro Rewind's still the same. I think it is. Alright, I'll just talk with chat for a few minutes. Hang on. Hi, everyone. Not gonna do much, but it's already pretty dark outside. I've noticed it's beginning dark earlier. I guess fall is approaching, so kind of makes sense. Let's see. I need to get chat pulled up. So yeah, anything new with you, Star Wars Freaks, since we last talked, which was I don't know how long ago. I think you commented on one of my videos like a few weeks ago, a few months ago. I don't remember. That's the thing, is when I start getting into a routine, I can't remember if something happened yesterday or 2 days ago, because I did the same thing both days, so. You're in the Northern Hemisphere, definitely noticeable. Yeah, I'm also in the Northern Hemisphere, and it's starting to set at like 7, so. To be honest, I don't really mind it setting earlier once it starts getting really cold out. But until it gets cold out, I prefer it just set later. And because I'm in the Midwest, it won't start getting cold till late October, so we still got a ways to go. I don't know. This is probably like one of my favorite times of year, is like fall. Early fall is nice, and then I also really like late fall, transitioning into like the Christmas season. Except the weather is like really awful that time of year for me. It's like in the 20s, windy, cold, normally snow. Normally we don't have any snow on Christmas, but then last year we got like an absolute blizzard on Christmas Eve. And our family always does our Christmas Eve thing at our grandmother's house. So our big Christmas celebration is on Christmas Eve. And the sidewalk to get to my grandma's house, like the inside of the house, like she lives out in the middle of nowhere, so there's no like city sidewalk, but the sidewalk to get from the driveway to her house was just buried in like a 6-foot deep snowdrift. It was crazy. So we just went around because we didn't feel like shoveling that. Going to get a heat wave next week, though. Interesting. I'm not sure what the weather will be like next week. I could look that up, actually. Let's see. Does it have my correct location, actually? Pretty close. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna get kind of warm next week. Not too bad, though. Like 80, like 70. Welcome, Limestar Moon. Good to see you here. I'm not sure if you're the one that goes by something else. Like, I probably know you as something else. Are you Mooncord or not? I'm really tired. I've been having a ton of schoolwork lately, so it's just kind of been a matter of how many things can I remember, and the answer to that is normally not very many, so at least when it comes to anything besides school. I do fine in school, just I'm pretty exhausted by the end of it. It's kind of interesting just to kind of see the transition from like middle school, where I was never really challenged at school. Like I don't want to sound like stuck up or anything, like, oh, I'm so good at school and everything, but I kind of was in middle school, and I still am in high school. But like middle school, I found that I just wasn't really challenged at all. I was really bored. My school didn't offer really any advanced programs. And then I get to high school, and now, of course, there's all these courses I can take, which is fantastic. It just means that I'm actually using like my academic ability, which means I'm really tired at the end of each day, which is better than being bored all day. But it also means that I just don't have any time to do anything anymore. So actually, let's see what this poll is. I'm going to end this poll. So if you haven't voted on it yet, I highly recommend you do. College is a whole different league compared to high school and middle school. That's what I've heard. I've heard a lot of things about it. Like, some people say the teachers there act like you have a life outside the classroom. I've heard some people say the teachers there don't act like you have a life outside the classroom. I've heard some people say it's easier. I've heard some people say it's more difficult. So it kind of depends on the person. I'm taking a dual credit course this year, and so far it's been harder than a high school course, but not that much harder. Like, the content itself isn't that hard. It's just the amount of work, particularly just the amount of studying. You get so much time, but less things are given to you in a great format to learn most of the time. Okay, yeah. I guess that's another thing, is like my high school course is online. Or not high school, jeez. My college course is online, so it's all self-taught. Like, I have to read the textbook and take notes and study and stuff, which is pretty standard from what I understand. But, you know, it's definitely takes a large amount of time out of my schedule, especially because it's psychology. So, you know, it's not the hardest dual credit you could take as a high schooler, but it is one of the slightly more difficult ones from what I've heard. So it just takes a little bit more thinking. And there's a lot of terms you have to memorize. Not as many terms as anatomy. Anatomy has a lot of terms you gotta memorize, but I'm getting through that fine, so I imagine I'll get through the college course too. It really isn't that difficult. It's just time consuming. But I think a lot of things are. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll. It looks like winter won with... Actually, no, winter tied with fall. 38% of the vote each. We had 8 votes. Okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna end the stream now. I do have a Nitro Type account profile rating competition going on. This is Season 2, so if you haven't entered and you want to, go ahead and do that. I've changed the grading rubric a little bit from Season 1, if any of you are familiar with that. So there is, like, prizes for the winners, and then everyone who enters also, like, per episode, there will be another account randomly chosen to win some cash. So I normally do 3 accounts per episode. One of them will win the cash if, you know, they have the highest score. And then from the 3 accounts, I'll use a random number generator 1 through 3 to figure out which account's going to get the other cash prize, which is just randomly selected. And I do that but for the people that I've rated in the episode, just so that if you make it in, you have another chance of winning. It's not like I'm drawing from the whole pool of entrants. It's just people for that episode. I think I remember signing up for Season 1, but may have been removed. I'm pretty sure I did your account in Season 1. I think I remember that. Season 2, because I didn't remove anyone. Signed up for Season 2. Alright, I think we've got 17 replies right now. So, I'm on reply 10. Because, so I'm doing 3 per episode. So I did 1 through 3. I did 4 through 6. 7 was banned. And then 8, 9, and 10 are the most recent episode that I'm in the middle of working on. So yeah, that's what I have so far. I've got most of the video edited. I don't record all the whole video and then I edit the whole video. I'll record the intro and then I'll edit the intro and then I'll record the first segment response and then I'll edit that and then I'll rate their profile, go through and step by step. Excuse me. I already rate the profiles before I actually start the video, so I just have to read off the rubric rather than rating it while I'm doing it, which is a little bit more difficult. End of season 1 videos but didn't see me. Interesting. That's strange, because I don't recall skipping anyone, but I could have skipped you. I don't think I skipped anyone. I hope I didn't skip anyone, but if I did, I apologize. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. My last season wasn't very organized, so this season is very organized. Like, I've got a whole spreadsheet typed up, actually. I won't show it because that would reveal who won for the newest episode, but yeah. I'll definitely... Actually, I can check the forum and see if I've gotten your response. Let me go here. I won't do it on the main screen. Let's see. Responses. Yeah, you are response 16. So yep, I'll get to you in a few weeks, maybe? I can DM you the video when I get done with that one. Like, so that you know which one it is. I don't think I had a... I had a spreadsheet for rubric, but I don't think I individually ranked all of them like all of them. Wait, what spreadsheet are you referring to? Did I make a spreadsheet for that? Maybe I did. Let's check. Because this is the rubric for last season, and this is blank. Like, I cleared this out every time. And then the new rubric, I have it posted here. It's this, except this total points here is basically this column is copied like 5 times, and then the total points is at the bottom here. Like, it adds it up for me, which is nice. Yeah, I can check though. I don't know. If I skipped you, I'm sorry. I totally could have done that because I was not very organized my last season. Like, I didn't have a good way to keep track. Yeah, no, I don't think that was me. I cleared my spreadsheet every time I was done. Like, it wasn't like a leaderboard. I probably should do that. Welcome, Eclipse Studio. Good to see you here. I'm just closing out the stream, but if you want to pop in for a minute or two. Yeah, 2021. How do I see who this was made? Oh, I can just check my channel. If I can type. I still can't type. There we go. Episode 15 was the last one. That was 7 months ago. The first one was 10 months ago, so it wasn't that long ago. So I don't think that was me. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, no problem. Congrats on winning that. You were in episode 8 last year. All right. Yeah, I'm currently in the middle of an episode. I've been editing it. So basically, I record a segment and then I'll edit it. So I've got 2 people's profiles rated. Actually, I have all 3 of them rated. I just have to make the video. So when I film that, I actually just read through the rubric. Like, I don't rate them as I'm making the video. I have them all rated beforehand. So like, I'll say like this video, I had responses 8 through 10 because 7 was banned. So now it's a little bit offset. So there might be an episode where we don't have 3 people in it, but that's okay. So I'll get the 3 people's profiles. I'll rate them, fill them out on the rubric. I won't send anyone cash yet because normally I'll rate them like a day or 2 before I actually record. So I will, I'll check back when I record to make sure nobody improved their words per minute or anything, because sometimes people average like right on the edge of a words per minute zone in my rubric, and then they can actually win. So I always check again before I record. And then, so I'll record the intro, I'll put that into the editor, I'll record the first person, put them into the editor. So I've got 2 people done. I just need to get the last person. Yeah, so like if you get cash, so yeah, if anyone's watching who's in this next episode, if you get cash today, it means you won. Ace Typer, yeah, Ace Typer, he did like, I think he's the person that really got that whole rating profiles thing to be popular. Because I think he did it first. Did he do it first? I don't remember if he did it first, but I think he did it the largest scale for certain. But I'm trying my best to get through everyone. I don't skip anyone, or at least I try not to skip anyone. There is one person I skipped this season because they were banned, so I couldn't see their account. Like either that or they put it in wrong. But either way, I had to skip one person because it wouldn't pull up their account. But other than that, it's been going pretty well so far. Everyone's entered correctly, which is great because normally not everyone does. So I'm going to end the stream now. I've got to finish up that video actually. So I'm going to just finish this out now. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it a lot. Let me just say bye to everyone in the chat. Alright, so yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed. If you did, it'd be fantastic if you could like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.